play-by-play video. This is gonna be me doing some teaching in regards to celebrities, celebrity worship, and why you really should not follow behind everything these celebrities say in regards to your life, especially politics, right? And we gonna get into that. But shout out to everybody that said, hold on, let me see. The moderators and the chat members. Let's see who's here. What's good? See Gemini, Ramir, Kate, Gene, B Friends, J.O., Marwan, Ramir, Rodney, Fatal, 13, Dion, Sean, Virginia, Gerard, B Blair, Felicia, Renee was good, Vern, Sonny, Bad Guy, Room, Laura. Well, you're here now, Laura. Slew, see Nick, Chagozi, Forever 55, Malik, Ednice, Miles. Is it Kada or Seda? Gerald, Jolene was good. L. Nixon, Don. Yeah, like the stream, people. AJ was good. Once again, I gotta teach a lot of y'all something, man. And I'm not even, I wouldn't say I'm a Candace Owens fan, but she made a lot of good points on Twitter. Not only that, she went and made a video for Instagram. When I saw how crazy Cardi B became, man, she started playing with dolls on Instagram. It just became weird. You can tell that Candace Owens mentally broke her down because Cardi B is an easy target, but she really did not know what the fuck she was talking about. It's Kada, okay. It was good. Is it Natalie? Okay, Patrick, what's up? And you got all these people putting a battery in Cardi B's back, especially these white liberals. These white liberals are putting a battery in her back and made her look dumber and dumber. Now, the one thing I can say about Candace Owens is very difficult to get her off of her square. She has more of a backbone than a lot of these men in the entertainment industry. She does. What's good, Abby? Now, I see that there were some there was some melanated women trying to clown Candace Owens about how she prefers Caucasian men or whatnot when they too prefer Caucasian men. That's what's funny. Y'all want to get on her about her preferences when y'all have the same preferences. I mean, you talk about how dating a black man equals struggle love. So I'm trying to figure out, why don't you like Candace Owens? Shout out to Ronan Roy showing some love. Thank you, man. But Candace Owens is she's relentless. I have to give her that, man. She's very relentless. She's a very relentless black woman. And she doesn't care about making friends with y'all. You know, she's not like the rest of these people in these celebrities in the entertainment industry that's going to tell you what you want to hear. You know?
Showing some love.
Thanks, man. So it was very entertaining, but also sad because Cardi, you could tell, was starting to lose it. And I think a lot of this started with Cardi B tweeting out a video her sister put up. I guess a white couple was discriminating against her and her quote-unquote girlfriend, because y'all know Cardi likes girls. And they were on the beach. Now, mind you, these are celebrities who will tell you, wear your masks, social distance, don't be in crowds. Well, they were in crowds. What's good, Daisy?
Cardi B, stick to what you know, which is music.
Exactly, Abby. Appreciate that. Stick to music, man. You look terrible on Twitter the other day. And you got all these people putting a bat in her back to make her get embarrassed. Just because you were able to interview Slow Joe, Creepy Joe, who had questions in advance, does not mean that you should be getting and dipping into politics. But this is the card that the Livestream media plays. You know, they use these celebrities to push their corporate agendas. Just like with feminism.
Candace Owens stands by what she says. Respect.
Appreciate that, AJ. Yes, she does. That's why I can't hate on Candace. I can't badmouth her because she has more of a backbone than a lot of these males in the entertainment industry who will fold. These males who on social media, they just fold. At the first sign of criticism, they fold. So I can't hate her for that. All right, Ednice. Appreciate you being here. Now, y'all know I've had my criticisms of Cardi, but there's a lot of people. What's good, Bella? Hugo, what's up? Make sure y'all like the stream as y'all come in, man. And you had black people, especially black women, who were defending my criticism of Cardi B interviewing Joe Biden and speaking for black people. Yes, she was speaking for black people. She wasn't speaking for white people. She wasn't even speaking for Hispanics. Now they're going to say Hispanic is not a race. Tell them that. Or the Latinos. But just looking at how it devolved, you could just tell Cardi was losing it. Now, she ended up deleting the video she made with the doll on Instagram, but that was weird, man. I mean, it was as if Cardi was begging the conservatives to get off her neck. And this is a woman with millions of followers. And she couldn't take the pressure. And again, where was all her so-called supporters? Y'all, the first sign of her getting crushed by Candace Owens and the conservative on social media, y'all, I didn't see, where was her fans at? Where was all you people criticizing me for making videos about her and Sleepy Joe? She literally was practically begging them to leave her alone. She was like, I don't even know why me and Candace Owens is going back and forth. The shit was sad, man. Let me show y'all this. Look at this, man. Hold up. Let's see. This is some of the back and forth. Now, I believe Candace Owens is pregnant. Let's see. Now, this is a breakdown of the back and forth. This was a video that Cardi posted, right? And Candace had responded to it. All right. Let's see. See what's going on in this video.
Move your vehicle out of here.
Move the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Don't ever come to a female pressing her while I'm not here.
Come near you.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Stop the fuck out my car. Stop the fuck out my car, because I pay my fucking taxes, nigga. Back the fuck up.
Look how belligerent her sister is.
Say, you in my vehicle. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Cardi. Shut up. Suck my dick.
All right.
Thank you.
One? Very nice.
Bitch, I got a strap. Yes, I got a dildo.
Oh, she's saying she got a strap. Now, this is Cardi B's sister you're hearing in the video. I believe they were telling her to, I don't know if they're telling her to move her car. But she's all in these men's faces talking about she got that strap. And that's what Cardi had to say. Because I want to know why Joe got to talk. I want to know why Joe got to talk to me, Candace, because I have the number one. You want to know why? Goddamn it. You want to know why Joe got to talk to me, Candace? Because I have the number one song, and yet my sister can't go on the beach in the Hamptons without Trump supporters harassing because they were by themselves, and Santa Claus was harassing my sister's girlfriend, all because they were Afro-Hispanic gay couple. So I guess she tweeted at Candace Owens. Candace Owens, I guess she was responding to what she was saying about the WAP song. Let's see what Candace. Let's see the rest of the video.
I'll shove it up your ass and your husband's ass. Suck my dick, bitch.
Do y'all see how she's claimed that she gonna beat this grown man's ass? Only one of these masculine females who date women think that they can put hands on a man. Let me tell you something. You would have came out on the wrong end of that fight, and it was a good thing this guy walked away. Because I'm telling you right now, you would have bowled up to somebody else like that, it might not have went the way you thought it was gonna go. You females need to stop getting in men's faces, and then when a guy smacks you across the face, now you in your fields talking about protect all women.
Get the fuck out of here, Karen. I hope you know that you will be online and your husband. And, yep. And guess what? And guess what? I got the fuck out of you.
Now, it would have been funny if that woman would have whooped her ass, though. That would have been funny. Let's see what Candace Owens had to say first, going backwards a little bit.
Never really written about, like, go out, grab a gat, and just kill people. But unfortunately, today, that's the majority of what rap has become, right? And so I completely agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, I'm going to give no interviews, but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. Right? I mean, Justin Bieber, I'm sorry. I know you're a Christian man. I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But it would be absurd, right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person. And if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, and they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? No, Joe Biden, do me a favor, just one Cardi B lyric. He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled and they're saying Black people like this person. This is what they're into. And so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with... Just like
what Creepy Joe said, if you don't vote Democrat, you ain't Black. That's the mentality that the white liberal has. That's the mentality that they want y'all to... That's why they parade all these celebrities like Cardi B out here to say vote Democrat. You know, one of the most disappointing videos I saw was Luther Campbell, Uncle Luke, a guy I defended against Simone Sanders. He made a video basically telling Black people, you may not like Creepy Joe, but what other choice do you have? Shout out to Joe Johnson. And I'm like, what other choice do you have? You can either choose not to vote or you can vote for Trump. You don't have to vote for the Democratic Party just because they're Democrats. And that's the mentality that these Black celebrities perpetuate out there because they're weak. They don't have a backbone. They are bought off. And that's why they don't like a Candace Owens, who is a Black female, who's willing to say what she says and stand on her square, because they can't. They're too afraid of the mob. Okay, they're too afraid of the online cancel culture mob. So they're going to tell you to vote for Democrats no matter what.
Hillary Clinton, when she went on the Breakfast Club.
I like Angela Stanton and Candace Owens. Good points.
Shout out to Shy.
And she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's song that came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe Black people are stupid. And Black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win. It shows you that they still believe that you are so stupid that they couldn't find many of the amazing intellectual Black people that we...
Shout out to D-Rock, Dan. Salute to you, man.
...have in the world to sit down with and ask them tough questions. An interview with Condoleezza Rice.
They're not going to ask tough questions because he is the chosen candidate.
Facts, Candace.
Thanks, Black Rain. Shout out to you.
Right?
They're not going to ask Joe tough questions because Joe mentally is not all there. Okay? He has handlers. He has people who are giving him questions in advance. You know, they are coddling this man because they need him. And they have Kamala Harris as the vice president candidate because if anything was to happen with Joe, she would step right in there. They've always wanted a woman in the spot of power because she's easy to control by the elites.
An interview with Larry Elder. Even if you want somebody that is a Democrat, that's fine. There are way more intellectual Black Democrats you could have sat down with. Yet you chose an illiterate rapper because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well, I mean, I would have paid money.
And then she tweeted this video, which actually made Cardi. This video made Cardi's sister look bad.
Move your vehicle out.
Because look at how she's talking to these people, man. She's threatening this guy. She talking about she got that strap. She's talking about she gonna put hands on this guy. And Cardi, you're tweeting this as if this gonna make your sister like the victim.
Move the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Don't ever come to a female pressing her while I'm not here.
Come near you.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Stop the fuck out my car. Stop the fuck out my car, because I pay my fucking taxes, nigga. Back the fuck up.
Get away from me.
Get the fuck out my face. You in my vehicle.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Cardi.
Shut up.
Suck my dick.
All right.
Thank
got
you.
one? Very nice.
Bitch, I got a strap. Yes, I got a dildo shoving up your ass and your husband's ass. Suck my dick.
What is his name? Ayo, Steven. Since you care so much, I'll make it plain and clear how I feel. How about that, Steven? An idiot.
Bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Karen. I hope you know that you will be online and your husband. And, yep. And guess what? And guess what? I got the fuck out of you.
Move your vehicle.
And that's who we need to be protecting, huh? That's who we need to be protecting. Bum B and the rest of you idiots. We need to be protecting women like that. Huh? As soon as that guy would have smacked the shit out of her, you would have had all these people on this guy's neck. That's why it was good he walked away. Maybe that's why it was good he walked away. Serious. You see what Candace said to clarify, Joe Biden got to talk to you because you have the #1 song and Santa Claus is harassing your sister. Kay, thanks for clearing that one up. Says, yes, you are. I have the #1 song and I have a huge platform. I can make millions. Go vote to get the man that used you. Let's see. I don't want to argue with you, Candace. I really don't have time. I honestly just feel sorry for you. So she's saying she can get millions of y'all to go vote the way that she wants y'all to. That's why I'm telling y'all, these celebrities have been weaponized to be used politically to get y'all to get out there and vote. I'm noticing it with all these sports leagues. Everybody, these celebrities, go vote, go vote, go vote. Because they think that you're dumb enough to vote the way that y'all want them to vote. They want you to vote. They want you to vote a certain type of way. And she's basically saying that she has control over y'all. That she can make millions of y'all go vote the way that she wants you to go. That she wants y'all to vote. Candace Owens brings up the crime bill that Joe supports. Not only that, you got Kamala Harris, who's locked up many of black men, and nobody has held her accountable for that. It took another Democrat to call her out on that on debate stage, because none of y'all was going to call it out, because none of y'all are strong enough to criticize her. Kamala Harris has locked up so many black men out there in California. Maybe y'all don't care. Maybe a black man's life only matters if it's, been taken away or potentially could be taken away by a non-melanated police officer. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe that's what it takes. Because you don't care about those black males that's being locked up. Lives are being ruined. And y'all talking about we got to go vote for this woman. And this guy. It's crazy. As you can see from the timeline here. Just really going off on her with facts, man. Responding with facts. Cardi B looked crazy. She did. Like the stream, people. Like the stream, huh? You can see here. Let's see. But Candace, she has the #1 song.
Kamala pandered for the Brandy versus Monica battle.
Oh, really? I mean, don't surprise me. Of course, they're going to prop her up because that's what they do. They prop up the Democrats no matter how bloody their hands are, you know. And you're encouraging millions to vote for a man who laughed every time a black man gets killed by a cop and tens of millions of Americans to drink bleach. Trump didn't even have you talking at the Republican convention. He thinks you're dumb. Massa did you dirty, but you mad at me. #1, produce a clip of Trump laughing at black men getting killed. You lying fraud. 2, I turned down filming the spot the RNC. 3, you encourage millions of young girls to spread their legs, and you have admitted to
Her
date
father
raping men.
called out her race flip-flopping.
Shout out to Jaye. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But nobody else is going to do it because they're afraid of the cancel culture mob attacking them. This is why you have people like Candace Owens that triggers, black people because they're say whatever you want about her, who she dates or her political leanings, the things that she says. She's not backing down. But y'all have seen your favorite celebrities back down, cry, beg for forgiveness, and those are people I would never want to listen to. But yeah, Cardi did admit to that, and people gave Cardi a pass because Cardi's gonna get a pass because Cardi can do no wrong in some people's eyes. Let's see. Cardi she did a video on Instagram Live. That was the video where she was playing with the doll. That shit was weird, man. She was playing with the doll. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but she was playing with the doll. I think I may have that video. Let me see if I can find that video. This shit was weird, man. She's on IG playing with the doll, responding to Candace Owens. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, what's going on here? Let's see if I can find the video. Is it this one? Hold on.
Okay, so I saw your live.
Okay, this is Cardi's response. Okay, let me put Cardi's response on the screen. This is Cardi B's response. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can. Is that wrong? Yeah.
I said this is gonna be the last time responding to you. You've been antagonizing me for years, and you claim that you antagonize me because I stick my nose.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay, I don't think that's the right one. I think Candace did a video first. Well, let me see if I can find her video. I think this might be it. Hold on, people. I'm trying to find the right video. I think this is it right here.
Oh, what is up, Instagram? I'm going live on Instagram.
Never
this is the
forget
second time
about
I've ever
Cardi
gone
Cosby drugging men,
Right.
face vomiting.
Yes, you did. Appreciate that, sir.
live on Instagram, but I just felt like I really wanted to clear the air on this Cardi B nonsense. So first and foremost, Cardi, I watched your story and it sounds very funny. First off, I'm saying it's funny because it's just ridiculous to me that you even take anything that I said as offensive when I'm telling you the truth. And I think if anything, you're only upset because people are telling you on Twitter that you got dragged, because you did get dragged, because you are uneducated when it comes to politics. That's first things first. I was not, I'm sure Ben Shapiro was not, we were not meaning to attack you. We're just simply telling the truth, which is the fact that Joe Biden did not spend the whole year in his basement to come up because he's a big Cardi B fan and sit down with you. He thinks you're an idiot. And, you know, I just am encouraging you to stop proving him right when you say ridiculous things like, I had to sit down with Joe Biden because my sister got attacked by a Trump supporter, Santa Claus, making it seem like Trump supporters are homophobic. A little education for you, Cardi B. Donald J. Trump is the first president that's ever gone into office in support of gay marriage. So, you know, those 8 years that your presidential candidate Joe Biden spent as the vice president with Obama, they didn't support gay marriage going into office. Obama changed his tune on gay marriage in his second term.
I want y'all to understand, man, this is the pecking order of politics. You have, I would say, you have white women, you got gays, Jews, and then black people are way down there. You support Israel, you support Jews. The reason when she's bringing up gay marriage is because that's the pecking order. Gays are high up on the pecking order when it comes to politics. If you don't support their community, they're going to do everything it takes to make sure that everybody knows this, and it's going to affect you. You're campaigning.
Tired of Cardi B getting a pass. She has that case throwing bottles after her pregnancy in a strip club. Drugging and robbing dudes. Always get a pass.
Thanks, Ill Will. Appreciate that, man.
So the whole idea of Trump
You are correct, bro.
being a homophobe is a bit pointedly ridiculous and shows how uneducated you are. Then you came and you were talking about raising your taxes when you were on talking to Joe Biden, saying that you want your taxes lowered, but at the same time you want universal health care. That's ignorant and stupid. And Joe Biden knows it's ignorant and stupid. Even all the people that want free health care and universal health care acknowledge that tax rates have to be astronomical to be able to support that. So you're talking about a 74% tax rate. You continually keep saying you have a #1 song. It means shit. Nobody cares about a song about your wet ass pussy. Excuse my language for my followers. Being number one. I have a #1 song in the UK. I have a #1 song in Australia.
It's funny hearing Candace say that. Wet ass. I'm going to try to keep it clean, family show.
Yeah, I have a #1 song in New Zealand. That has nothing to do with Black America and whether or not you are helping or hurting. Right now, you are hurting Black America. Okay? When you stand on a platform and you pretend to care about black men, when you ask Joe Biden, what are we going to do about these black men dying? He should have asked you back, what are black men going to do about black men dying? Because 94% of black men are killed by other black men. Okay? We don't have an issue with police officers. In fact, if you go into those inner cities and you go into those projects, they need more policing. So you're a fraud. If you're sitting here making it seem like you're afraid of police officers, are you afraid of your husband? You're more likely to be killed by your husband, way more likely to be killed by your husband than you are by a police officer. And you know that, right? You know that black men kill more white men. You know that police officers are killed by black men 18.5 times more, right? So don't use your platform and 75 million people to make it seem like police officers are the issue. You're uneducated. I mean, that is just what it is. You are uneducated. And I don't have a problem, by the way, with musicians and rappers and hip hop artists dabbling in politics if they're sincere. What I mean by that is, are you talking to people on both sides? Are you trying to actually get an informed understanding, or are you just being a mouthpiece for one party?
She about to go on to Charlamagne. That's why I tell people I'm a centrist, but I do lean more conservative than liberal. I am more socially liberal, but looking at the times we are in, I am more centrist because you're not going to see me in a MAGA hat, and you're not going to see me supporting these leftists out here. I'm in the center because I'm about balance. I'm about smaller government. I'm about being able to be a capitalist. I'm not about being given free shit. And too many grown men are fighting for free shit. And that's why we are looked at as we are, especially as black men, because we're fighting for policies that's going to do nothing but emasculate us, that's going to make our women hate us even more. That's why I said our women for the first time ever, because I'm making a point. We putting ourselves in a submissive position by supporting these left-leaning policies, by supporting getting free shit from the government, supporting socialism. We only emasculate ourselves. I don't know what these males don't understand about this, but they will fight tooth and nail to keep things as it is and go even further, which is why these women, these same black women, hate you because you have no work ethic.
Man face palming dark skin tone.
Appreciate that. They see you as a bum. They see you as less than because you're putting yourself in a very submissive position and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Capitalism all day.
Charlamagne the God has multiple people on his platform. He's talked to Republicans. He's friends with Senator Tim Scott. Talks to him. He's a Trump supporter. He's had vice presidential candidates, presidential candidates on his show, on The Breakfast Club. But he asks serious questions. He doesn't sit down with Joe Biden and say, oh, in fact, Joe Biden wasn't comfortable when Charlamagne the God was sitting down and speaking to him because Charlamagne the God was asking so many difficult questions. He wasn't just giving him a Santa Claus list like you were. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, and none of it makes sense. If you're serious about politics, if you're serious about trying to use your platform for good, then you need to educate yourself. That's literally all anybody is saying to you, is that you need to actually educate yourself and do the work. By the way, I'm not in your zone, you're in mine. Okay, so I get tired of your commenters and your fans saying, oh, she's clout chasing. I'd be clout chasing if I was challenging you to a rap battle. I'm not doing that. You're in my area. You're in politics. You're embarrassed because you realize you know nothing about anything when you're on Twitter. You actually told a lie just now to all of your followers. You said, oh, Trump, you said Trump told people to drink bleach. He never did that. Then you said Trump laughs when black men get shot by police officers.
Yeah, that's a straight up lie.
How do you
I can't support the lying. That was a straight up lie. Even if I didn't like Trump, I wouldn't be able to lie on Trump like that. I don't think he's laughing at black men getting killed. I think, once again, you got a lot of misinformation. You have people who believe anything when it comes to him because they have this derangement syndrome. I don't have derangement syndrome. I have criticism of Trump, but I'm not one of these people who's going to be deranged and psycho and at these protests going crazy, trying to preserve, these pedo rings that are going on around the world, because that's what I think is going with a lot of these celebrities that y'all see who have this Trump derangement syndrome. They think he's going to bring down the shit that they're in. They're going to get caught up. And it's weird. I mean, have y'all seen these weirdos getting locked up? These people who are talking about BLM, but they're white, liberal, I say feminist, male feminist, female feminist, same thing. And have y'all seen pictures of these weirdos? These people look crazy. And they're like BLM, but they're Antifa supremacists. They are the true white supremacists, because you look at these groups, there's no black. When you look at Antifa, how many black people do you really see in Antifa? How many black people do you see in Antifa? Exactly.
Just put out a lie like that. How do you consider yourself to be a serious person when you just outwardly lied to all of your followers? You know he's never laughed at a black man dying at police officers' hands. You know that for a fact. You can't pull a clip. Not even CNN, with all of their bullshit and lies, has ever claimed that Donald Trump laughs when black men die at police officers. But you told that lie in a tweet. Why did you tell that lie? Because you're a fraud. So I'm calling you out on being a political fraud. You pretend you want to help. You don't. You don't. You don't know why you're a Democrat. You have no idea why you hate Republicans. You have no idea why you're on the side of the party that enslaved black people, that segregated black people, and standing behind a man that supported segregation. Joe Biden supported segregation. He said it's what black people wanted. So let's just recap all of that. You're concerned about homophobia. For the 8 years that Joe Biden was in office, him and Obama didn't support gay marriage until the second term, but not when he was running for the second term. They didn't support gay marriage going into that office. You claim that you're concerned about racism and dying black men, yet you want to defund police officers. That makes entirely no sense. You cannot defund the people that are actually protecting black people. Black people need more policing in their neighborhoods, not less of it. And by the way, in those neighborhoods, there are black police officers that are dying because it tends to be that police officers look like the neighborhoods that they're policing. So you are actually standing on a platform for more black men to die.
You know, I will say this. I also feel like there are police who abuse their power. I'm not one of these pro-police people. I don't think I would ever be pro-police. I don't think police should be in people's business like that. That's why people should stop calling them all the time. But if you're going to defund the police, you want to get rid of the police. What about all those black people, those black men and women who are police officers who have to support their families? What's going to happen with them? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of these people that want to see the police go away have family members that are police officers.
For taxes to be raised, right? For a man that has a very atrocious race record to be put into office, who looked at you the entire time like he was confused when you were talking because...
Make sure that y'all like the stream, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. Y'all keep donating. I'll open up the phone lines.
He knew that you were nothing but a puppet for him to be able to get a platform. That's it. You're a puppet. They use you, okay? And you want to sit here and talk about
Facts.
Trump using me, or like, what do you talk about? Using me for what? I don't work for the RNC. I don't get paid by the Trump campaign. I say what I believe. You don't know what to do when you're looking at a black woman that's free. That's what your problem is. I am telling you who I support, and I'm educated. And I'm challenging you to become educated. I'm challenging you to sit down with black conservatives.
There's a spiritual warfare going on, and it's been going on for the past generations. Liberals will do anything to use black people to support other people's agendas.
Thanks, Marwan. I agree. It is a spiritual war going on. It's been going on for a while, and I'm seeing people succumb to it. And they are confused. They're angry, but it's like misplaced anger. You're not doing anything to benefit. You're just causing destruction to the people around you. But yeah, it's definitely spiritual warfare. Absolutely.
Okay, and have a meaningful conversation and a dialogue about what you actually want, and to actually try to understand the economics behind what you want, and to try to understand why it is you're actually supporting a man that does not care about black lives and never has, and has been in office for decades and hasn't changed anything, and you're blaming Trump? It makes no sense. You hate Trump because they told you to hate Trump. You gave me no valid reasons for hating Trump. Not a single one, not even one valid reason for why you hate Trump. You just think you're supposed to because you're a puppet. That's what happens when you get big. Look, Cardi, I enjoyed you a lot on Love and Hip Hop. I thought you were hilarious. Second I first saw you on TV, I said to my cousin, she's going to be a star. She has that it factor. She's very funny, you know, she's confident, and she says ridiculous things. I think you belong on TV. I don't believe you belong in the realm of politics unless you're willing to get serious about it. In conclusion, tonight I was just signing books, and I'm going to send you one because you need one. You need to learn. You need to black out. You need to Blexit. You need to...
That's basically her video she's promoting. You heard what Candace had to say. Let me see. I'll go to the Cardi B video. Cardi, but you know, Candace Owens says some things that made some sense, made a lot of sense. If you don't know politics, get out of it. This is why you don't see me post a lot of videos, political videos, because I watch what's going on in the political world, but I don't know every single thing. I'm not doing in-depth research, so you're not going to see me talk about it. There are some people that are going to be more astute with politics than me, and those will be the people who will speak on it, not necessarily me. But I can also point out the hypocrisies. I could point out the things that I do know, and things that sound right, and the things that, you know, don't sound right, you know. Keep liking the stream. Y'all know people who do not like this commentary gonna come to the video, thumbs it down. So let's get the thumbs up, people.
You're live. And like I said, this is gonna be the last time responding to you. You've been antagonizing me for years, and you claim that you antagonize me because I stick my nose in politics. Because a woman like me that pays taxes, that live in a country that continuously see injustice, have a fucking voice. That bothers you so much. Everybody can have a fucking voice. Are you gonna come at a teenager that has a voice too? At the end of the day, Candace, you've been trying to fucking sit down on me. for like a year. You even offered me $250,000. Anybody that justifies the death of George Floyd, I don't want to talk to. I don't fuck with. Your GoFundMe account got suspended because of the nasty shit that you were saying and justifying the death of George Floyd. I will never. You can never sit with me. I don't care. You're talking about why I hate Trump. I'm just like every other fucking black person, every Hispanic person out there.
Crime cure, education, literacy, jobs, food. Increased policing is not a cure for crime. Is it needed? Yes, but it is far from a cure.
Appreciate that, man. Hold on. Appreciate that, the jaw. Education definitely needs to be had in the areas of life, whether it be policing, more politics. I think people need to be more politically educated to what's going on. I think we've gotten less and less politically educated because of the distractions that we have, you know? It just seemed to me that Cardi is waving the white flag. I think it's one of maybe 2 videos she's done.
Cardi B with the same liberal talking points.
Yeah, it is. Same liberal talking points that she's being told, that people are telling her, giving her pointers, they're putting a battery in her back. It just seemed to me that Cardi's just, she wants to please everybody. You know, she wants to please these liberals. She wants to please her fans. She thinks that she's pleasing black people. She's a people pleaser, you know, like Meg Thee Stallion. They're people pleasers. And she thinks that by being anti-Trump, she's pleasing people. But you cannot be used as a political tool just to vote for Joe.
Joe hasn't given people a reason to vote for him, but if you don't vote for him, you are black.
Right, right, meanest nice guy. You don't vote for Joe, you ain't black.
Treat poverty and crime will fall.
Yeah, I do believe that. That's why I think that you have to give people jobs and opportunities. But if you look at the black community, there's nothing but foreign-owned stores all around the community. Black people aren't hiring black people because a lot of those black people don't have businesses in those communities. Not giving them an excuse. What I'm saying is you have to give the people who look like you opportunities. And that would lessen the crime. Give people chances to be successful and not hate
Cardi
success.
B makes me realize the culture is over and needs to be SMH. It makes idiots relevant.
Appreciate that, Zaki.
That we're blind, that we are told to hate Trump. We're not told to hate Trump. Trump has showed his ass to us so many times. You know how many times he had the opportunity to show us that he's a human. Because me, I don't even think that Trump is a human. I think he's an evil person. He reminds me of Platten from fucking SpongeBob, bitch.
For who? Oh, SpongeBob. She bringing SpongeBob into this. Why are you bringing SpongeBob into this? Come on, Cardi. Oh, my God. Trump is an evil. Listen, man, I've had my criticisms of Trump. I do think he gets on Twitter entirely too much and goes in on any and everybody that says something about him. He's not as tactful as he should be at times. But come on, he's not human. I think Trump is more human than Barack Obama. Barack Obama was an empty suit. He was an empty suit. No relatability whatsoever. Only relatability Obama had was the fact that he liked basketball. At least Trump showed you who he is. And there were people who accepted it and embraced it before he ran for president. Ain't that something?
This man has shown so much evilness. He's dangerous to this country. Joe Biden wasn't my first pick. I'd rather fucking the pizza man fucking be the president at this point. I don't know what type of conflict we got with China right now. But you insulting a whole country, China and everything, calling China virus and shit. Why would you do that to a country that got missiles and we owe billions of dollars to?
Oh my God.
That's not how you solve shit.
Hey, if they got missiles, if China got missiles, what do you think we have? Okay? You know, what do we have? China's trying to siphon information from us, and they have for a long time. They've been trying to gain secrets from us to use to build up their military, to build up their infrastructure. I don't think, honestly, I don't want to see this country go to war with anybody, but you cannot show weakness, because if you show weakness, people will take advantage of that. And a lot of countries have taken advantage of the weakness of America. They have. You have to show strength. Doesn't mean that you have to antagonize people, but the virus that we are dealing with that has destroyed businesses across this country, that has grown ass people wearing goofy cloth masks, came from China. That's where it came from. The Wuhan. That Wuhan came from there.
I saw beef in a different way. I want to violate people. I'm a grown ass woman, and I got a lot to lose. So I gotta watch my mouth. I gotta watch my actions. He's a president. He gotta watch his actions. He killed a very important figure from Iran, and you bloating and gaggling about it and shit. Man. I don't know what that man did, but it's dangerous.
You don't know what he did. The guy was known to facilitate a lot of shit that was going on in the Middle East, Cardi. That's what he was known for. And America saw him as a threat. Now, again, I don't know the ins and outs of that situation. I would tell y'all to go do research on it, but I don't think the guy was innocent, okay? And they must have had a good reason to take him out. I'm not saying I agree with going up and blowing up military leaders of countries, but there's a reason.
To not pay respect to the dead, no matter what he did. That could start another war. And the way he gloated about it.
Oh, boy.
While we was looting, Trump had a chance to fucking do speeches and say, you know what? I do understand why America is upset. I do understand why you guys are upset at the police. Let's find a solution. He had a chance to do that. But you know what? Instead of what bothered Trump, Black Lives Matter painted in the street at Fifth Ave. Bitches, people don't hate Trump because we're told to hate Trump. It's because he showed his ass too many times. During the pandemic, the person that we needed to hear the most was Trump. Why? Because he's our leader, and we don't know nothing about this fucking
Cardi B and LeBron bootlick for China.
Shout out to Zaki. Well, LeBron, I mean, that's a subject for a stream, but I will say this. The NBA makes a lot of money in China, and they're going to do whatever China wants them to do. They're going to do whatever China wants them to do. Okay? So they're going to attack their own country in order to avoid criticizing China and the things that they have going on with Hong Kong. You know?
This fucking sickness. And we couldn't get no real answers. He keep lying.
I agree with Cardi and Candace. Crazy world.
Appreciate that.
It's not that serious. You know how many people died of COVID? My best friend's mother died because of that shit. And what are you talking about? I don't give a fuck why you. I don't care why you want to fucking lick Trump's dick on the back.
Gosh.
At the end of the day,
why are they always talking sexual? What's up? What's with her and us talking sexual? Like, these are women. These aren't men speaking like this. These are women. This is somebody's wife. Shout out to Daisy Reyes for becoming a sponsor. A chat elite. Salute to you. But what with these women talking like this in sexual manners? Like, that's all you can bring to the table? And Offset, now I know why Offset married her. Offset married her for business purposes. But this is somebody's wife. This is somebody's wife speaking like this. Somebody's mother speaking like this.
I'm endorsing anybody that can fucking take Trump out of office. I don't give a fuck why you love Trump. I don't care. I don't want to know why you want to ride his dick. I don't care why you want him to eat your pussy. I don't care why. I don't care why. I'm telling you what, I don't like Trump, and it is what it is. And you can't change my mind, and you can call me dumb for having an opinion. The fuck?
She said that if Trump would have came out and said, you know what, I know why Americans are looting across the country. I know why they're doing what they're doing. That still wouldn't have been enough. The media still would have attacked Trump. You're not taking a hard enough stance. You're allowing these businesses to be destroyed. They would have switched the narrative so quickly that it would have gave people an excuse.
She sounds scared of these other countries. Does she not know what Obama did to other countries in Africa and Middle East? Tears of joy.
Well, obviously, Black Rhino, she doesn't. Obama was bombing the shit out of the Middle East. Look at what happened. I mean, do I have to go back to what happened in Libya, people? And what they've been doing in Syria? They've been bombing the shit out of the Middle East. I don't think they were afraid of these other countries, but now all of a sudden with Trump and all, we're afraid of North Korea. Even though Trump has tried to extend the olive branch to them. Don't do that. Why are you getting friendly with North Korea? Why are you getting friendly with those people? Why aren't you kissing China's ass? Like we all are.
Wake up. I will never have a conversation with you. Your GoFundMe got canceled because you was fucking saying slick remark about George Floyd, like, oh, you guys are feeling sorry for George Floyd for his death, but he wasn't an angel. I don't give a fuck if he was an angel. I don't give a fuck if he had a porn tape. I don't give a fuck if he sold drug in motherfucking 2014. I don't care. That day, he was an innocent man. They got killed for no reason.
This is WHO. Kamala Harris said as her fav rapper, a black woman over the age of 50. WHO lived through the 90s.
I think
Cardi B is her fav rapper.
I think Michelle Obama likes Cardi B too. I think Michelle Obama's a fan of hers as well. She's in good company.
He's begging for his mother's life. I prayed for his mother. So I don't care what you say to me. I don't care. I don't want to go back and forth with you. Bitch, I got kids. I got a kid. And I got a husband. And I got a fuck. And I got a cold. And I got...
Well, I told you. You got a husband, you got a kid, you got to do... But you on here responding to Candace Owens and being a puppet to people that want Trump out by any means necessary. And they're willing to make you look like a complete fool in order to do it, you know?
So much businesses to do. So much. Have your fun. I know these Trump supporters are making you feel like you're the queen of the fucking Make America Great Again. They probably making you feel like you're Melania Trump. I hope you're happy. I hope you had a great day. I hope this make you great. I hope you got some new followers.
Cardi B drugged men. WHO looked like bitch. George Floyd.
Appreciate that, DM. Yes, she did. And she's been unapologetic about it.
They hate Trump's masculinity. They hate to see it.
They definitely hate a man who stands up for himself. And Trump, whether you like him or not, he stands up for himself. He doesn't let people push him around and beg and plead for forgiveness and to belong and to not get criticized. They do hate that about Trump. Trump says whatever comes to mind. A lot of men just don't these days. They don't. A lot of these men are afraid to be themselves. They are afraid to stand up for themselves. They are afraid to be men. That's why they would rather see women as leaders, because they don't want the responsibility, man. They don't. That's why you got these black males talking about, we want you to have a black female VP, throwing their black masculinity completely out the window. I don't know how women sleep with men like that. I don't.
At the end of the day, just the shit that you said about George Floyd, I cannot have a conversation with you. I will literally fucking stick a Louboutin on your neck. And I can't do that. I can't do that because, you know.
From an economic perspective, the Trump administration have enacted some very dangerous policies which will affect us greatly in the next 510 years.
Well, let me,
It would be naive of us to think otherwise.
Sid, why don't you post what those policies are that's going to affect us in a negative way? Because I'm looking at the market, I'm looking at the economy and people getting jobs. So why don't you post whatever policies that are going to be destructive towards us in the next 5 to 10 years? Post those things, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me get to know on how he feels.
This the video. Yo, this is the video. Her playing with the dog, man.
Education. Let me get to know him and let my platform get to know him. Because let me tell you something. If he was on CNN, y'all wouldn't be fucking watching CNN to see about what Joe Biden is saying. Y'all just not. You're not. A lot of you motherfuckers don't even know who's the vice president right now. A lot of you motherfuckers didn't even know who was when Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris, they was like, who's that again? Who's that again? It's like, yeah, she was running to become president, and he chose her. Like, I know she's not the vice president right now. So before y'all think that I'm trying to say that she's that. That's why I'm trying to educate my people. When I talk about my people, I talk about everybody. Black, Hispanics, whites, every type of fucking fan that I have, girl. I got fans from countries I'll be like, damn, I never heard of that place. I'm just trying to let people know. I'm just trying to inform people. But if it bothers y'all that much, I'm going to keep getting harassed by it. I'm not going to fucking do it.
Man.
Y'all not going to keep fucking coming for me.
You know what? A little light, bro, you're correct. This is subliminal. She is controlled. The doll is sort of like her in a way. You know, the doll is sort of her. It's like a lot of these celebrities, they're dolls that's being controlled by other people who have puppet strings. And this could be subliminal, you know, messaging, so to speak, being put out there. Yeah, this is sad, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was taken aback a little bit by this video. You know,
fucking Republicans keep asking why Joe Biden fucking used me to have an interview with me. The same way y'all use me every single day, talk about me every single day so I can respond to y'all, so y'all could get clouts off of me, because y'all want to be on my platform. Candace Owens, every single time she get a black man gets shot by a cop, she justified why they got shot by a cop. Candace Owens, she's married to a man that her father, he's part of the landlord, some bullshit. It's practically an upper class KKK in the United Kingdom, like almost like a Mason. That's who that bitch is married to. That's who her father is married to.
Yeah, man. Let me just tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all about breaking down a person, right? The way to break down a person is to mentally make them into a child. Okay? You can take an adult who has everything together, right? They seem like they have some intelligence. They seem to have a good career. But if you are talented enough, if you're, I won't say aggressive enough, but if you understand the mind, you can turn somebody mentally from an adult into a child, or you can bring out the child in that person. And that's what seems like happened with Cardi. She's going back to, I wouldn't say a happier place, or she's going back to a protective place, so to speak. And that's what it seemed like she's at. She's trying to go to a different place than where she is. Because a lot of these people are in dollhouses. A lot of these celebrities are in dollhouses, being puppeted by the elites, especially in the media, these elitists, these people want to control you and keep you afraid. This is what they do. This is how they see you, especially if you're a celebrity.
She has an identity crisis. Just because she's black, doesn't mean she go fuck about blacks. She get paid to endorse everything fucking Trump said. Nobody can pay me. If I feel like if I feel like Joe Biden or Bernie, these are the people that, well, Bernie was somebody that I was endorsing, and Joe Biden somebody that I'm endorsing. If they come up with some shit that I don't feel like I like, I'm gonna say I don't like. They're not gonna pay me to like it. I don't get paid to fake like shit. This bitch does. She's a liar. And she don't like black people.
Oh, but she's more, but Cardi, she's more melanated than you. She's more melanated no matter how many black men you get with. But let her tell it, I guess.
Facts. Now I'm done with it.
Uh-huh.
You see me trending. If this is what y'all wanted, y'all can totally get it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I get paid to do, and that's being a fucking bad bitch. But I'm sick of this shit.
Make music for the ratchets, okay? Make music for the ratchets. That's what you do. Also, people, if you haven't, make sure you go and follow me on Twitter. All right, go follow me on Twitter. All right. But I definitely wanted y'all to see that. I think there was a response. Hold up. By Candace Owens. Let me put this up. Candace Owens is petty, man. She's relentless. I told you, she's relentless.
All right, guys, I just want to go ahead and state the obvious here, which is that the reason that Cardi B is not showing her face in her ample videos directed at me today is because she is reading a script. You're going to tell me she's just not going to show her face in all these videos. She shows her face no matter what she looks like. So, Cardi B, stop hiding. Stop reading your DNC script. You look ridiculous talking about some, I just want to say I support Joe Biden because I have a #1 song in the UK, and I got the #1 song, political figure. I can make girls pop that, and make people vote. Put down the script.
How many don't know what that is?
People don't understand. I've been doing these politics for a long time, and Candace Owens want to step to me and say that I have been doing this. You don't even noticing it. I got the #1 song. I got the #1 song in the UK, in Australia, and New Zealand. That's why Joe Biden want to sit with me, okay? Okay.
Damn. Putting yourself out there to get trolled. God damn. Tell you, man, this shit was hilarious, man. Y'all can't tell me that this back and forth wasn't at least a tad bit hilarious. Y'all can't tell me it just wasn't a little bit hilarious. Playing with dolls and dinosaurs. This thing is getting all the way crazy right now, man. Yo, this was hilarious, man. Cause Candace is like, she can be witty on her feet. Like, she's very witty on her feet. That's one thing I noticed about her. But yeah, that was witty though. Yeah, she trolling now. Both of them kind of trolling, but yeah, she went with the full on troll. Yeah, she is very sarcastic. Candace Owens was very sarcastic. Yeah, that was lamb chops. That's how you handle a child. Pretty much, man. Jeez. Oh, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Once again, y'all know people that don't like what I'm saying. I've seen a few comments when I've been able to peek over. And there was some people who didn't like what I was saying. But yeah, it was like a full-on troll, man. It's a full-on troll. And this chat is going by fast. It was a full-on troll, man. Full-on troll. Candace Owens went with the troll. But that's what happens, man, in these streets, man. In these social media streets. You gonna get trolled if you put yourself out there like that, man. And Cardi went full, like, childlike. And got clowned. Not saying I'm like a huge fan. Say you want to watch it again. Hold up. Let's see. Let me see if I can put it back on the screen. Hold up. Okay, let's see. See it again. All right, here we go.
All right, guys, I just want to go ahead and state the obvious here, which is that the reason that Cardi B is not showing her face in her ample videos directed at me today is because she is reading a script. You're going to tell me she's just not going to show her face in all these videos?
Candace Owens likes this shit, by the way. She does like this shit that she got Cardi B going at her like this. Go on.
Videos. She shows her face no matter what she looks like. So Cardi B, stop hiding, stop reading your DNC script. You look ridiculous talking about some, I just want to say I support Joe Biden because I have a #1 song in the UK and I got the #1 song, political figure. I can make girls pop that, and make people vote. Put down the script. People don't understand. I've been doing these politics for a long time, and Candace Owens want to step to me and say that I have been doing this. You don't even noticing it. I got the #1 song. I got the #1 song in the UK, in Australia, and New Zealand. That's why Joe Biden want to sit with me, okay? Okay.
Phone calls PLZ. I want to hear the crybabies, baby.
And then put the... Oh, man. This is crazy. Yo, that video funny as hell, man. Shout out to Shy. Yeah, Reptar. She had a Reptar that I think Candace Owens broke Cardi B. I mean, when you look at shit like this, I mean, does it surprise you? I mean, like, it's crazy. I think Cardi did meet her match, man. Cardi did need her match, man. Got her playing with dolls. Like, even if you don't like Candace Owens, y'all gotta admit this shit was hilarious. I gotta admit that shit is hilarious. I'm telling you, Ill Wills is right, man. People that go through trauma, when they're adults, certain things can trigger them reverting back to their childhood, man. 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 I gotta admit that shit was hilarious though. Yeah, when they got a daughter's doll just to do that video. Just to do that video, man. Tell you, man. Cardi, stay with music, man. Stay with music, Cardi. Or you will get trolled by a troll. Because Candace Owens basically trolled the shit out of you and you didn't even know it. You thought you were getting the upper hand. You were showing her a video of her sister being ratchet towards white people, and she really thought that she was winning something, but all she did was make herself get trolled into playing with a doll. She literally got trolled into playing with a doll. Yeah, don't go at Candace Owens anymore, man. That's gonna be a mismatch. That's a mismatch. Say whatever you want about Candace Owens. That was a mismatch. Okay, that was a mismatch. Let's see. Let's get some phone callers in here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't stay on the line too long, because I know there's a lot of people that's gonna want to talk. Don't stay on the line too long. I'm about to start playing some music. Get you off the goddamn line. No, I'm just joking. Oh, let's see. There we go. But shout out to all the black women defending Cardi B. Defending everything. How can y'all defend this, man? She made herself look like a clown. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's good, Jay? This is John from New York here.
What's good, John?
I gotta say this because this shit right here that you making today is the funniest shows out this year. You gotta admit this is so funny. This is so I like it. It's entertainment for us. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I love it.
All right.
But I want to get serious though. But as far as the Democrats and all of that leftism, that's what they want to make us weak. They want to make us like have no choice but to vote for them. But I look at it a different perspective. As far as Joe Biden and his past and everything about him is not squeaky clean. I mean, he has that crime bill that what is it, the 1994 that he put black people in jail, and then years before that he was against busing. I think in the 70s or whatever. If you look it up, busing with the kids. I think in the city. Something like that back then, but he was against that. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot on him. And then when his vice president, she put black in the Bay Area in jail. Like that's why.
Yeah, the Joe is he's a old school liberal Democrat. I mean, racist as hell and open.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
But nobody looks at it like that way. Like us, we look at it. We look at his past, like his dirty laundry. We get to see the real Sleepy Joe, where he really is. People need to wake up. Like just because you support a person doesn't mean their past is squeaky clean. I gotta learn that the hard way, but I'm woken up now. But thanks to you guys.
Well, that's good.
To, wake us up.
Well, that's good. That's good, John.
And also about China, like you got a point though. Like we be kissing China's asses for so long. Like, we're weak against them. I mean, we got to take some kind of action against them. I mean, they got us like in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
We like Japan. They don't like China. Japan like if you look at
they
the
don't
history of
they don't like
China.
Because China are expansionists. And they are doing more in the Pacific Ocean than they should, and it's infringing on the people around there. Infringing.
But Japan don't fuck with China like that.
No, because China's communist. It's a communist country. That's why.
Yeah, but like America has to get back to standing up. We got to show we can't be pushovers too long. Right. That's why these countries are taking advantage of us because we're weak now.
Well, I don't think we're weak. I think we had weak leadership, and the media doesn't help. Yeah. We've had weak leadership over the years.
Yeah, I'm just saying we got to be strong. We got to be, show where America used to be like.
Right. Well, okay, cool. Well, John, I appreciate the call. I'm going to some other callers, all right?
All right.
All right, peace. The lines is open. Salute to everybody that's here. Yo, what's up?
What's good, Jay?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, make it super quick. This is, man, you almost have 1,000 in the chat, man. This is huge, bro. Congrats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one big old plantation fight. My master's better than your master. And, so interesting. Both Candace and Cardi both made good points. And then they have both points that just are utter cringe. To me, listen, y'all can vote for who we want to vote for. I'm just telling everybody who's black, just say your vote is for sale. Trump, Biden, I'm open to voting for you, but I need some tangibles for me and Jay's community. That's all I got to say, because it's we keep giving our vote for free. I love LeBron, but I'm not giving my vote for free.
Right.
I love Kanye, but I'm not giving my vote for free.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just one of those things where it's just a plantation fight. But I do like Candace, man. She puts the fear into Charlemagne. She puts the fear in Amanda Seals and a lot of unintelligent Democrat Party guys that kind of think to say, vote for it because we told you so. But then on the other hand, Candace is kind of like the younger version of Omarosa. So it's kind of like, And, but yeah, man, it's one of the littest lives. So I just want to hear more different perspectives from the callers. But, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool, man.
Yeah, that lamb chops one was good. She got it there. Cardi might have to sit.
Yeah, that was hilarious, man. I didn't see it. I could feel maybe a troll coming on, but then she put it on that. That was funny.
And you can tell when the Instagram commenters are shutting up. Even the bots are shutting up. They're like, damn, this Candace ain't no joke. So, it's just, I don't know. Again, I don't get in the plantation fights. My vote's for sale. So whoever has the best deal for black people, I'm black first.
Right, vote for your interests.
That's why I listen to you and Boyce Watkins.
Vote for your interests. Do that.
Yeah, just vote for my interests. And so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm letting everybody else get in. Thanks, Jay. Have a good one.
All right, you too, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
How you doing, Jay? It's Larry calling from Florida.
What's good, Larry?
Both of these women are a joke.
Uh-huh.
Both of them are a joke. Joe Biden got Cardi B, and she's begging for more handouts for women.
Mm-hmm.
And Candace, she's trying to kiss up to the Republicans, and she didn't even get invited to the convention. You know, and who anybody control Cardi B? I get a sixth grader to do that. I mean, she's just open for business for anybody. You know, she's open season. So I mean, that's really a joke right there. But both of them are just they're just both destructive women. That's all. You know, they're not going to accomplish nothing but taking us further backwards.
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you out too long. I know the people in the call.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, man. All right.
Thanks for taking my call.
All right, appreciate it. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, Jada Black, it's me, George.
What's good, George?
All I have to say is that, that Candace Owens and that Cardi B stuff, damn. All I have to say is that it was sort of like, basically Candace Owens was playing the part of Nas, and Cardi B was playing the part of Jay-Z. She basically eat her. Cardi.
Well, I don't know if I'd put Cardi B in that company, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but it was just that it was just bad. It was just wow. Like Candace was just having her way with this.
Yeah.
And you could tell like how Candace came up to it, that she was speaking logic, and of course she was calm and collected, while Cardi was just going by emotions.
Right.
You could just look at that video; it's just emotions.
Well, that's the problem, with a lot of black people. We go off of emotion.
Yeah.
Instead of actually understanding the situation, we just go off emotion.
Yeah. Like we don't use logic and common sense.
Not
we
at
just
all.
Go by emotions. And
not at all.
Trust me, I should know. Former simp myself and everything. So. Yeah. Yeah, but it was very interesting. I was watching that whole thing. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was entertained.
Damn, that. All I have to say is, to me, Candace won. Candace won that one. To me, I'm gonna say she mind fucked Cardi. There, I said it. I think to me she got in her head. She got in Cardi's head.
Right.
Because I remember you was telling me about how the way Cardi was. It's like she kind of went. It was like some sort of trauma. It's like she kind of went back to whatever it was in her childhood, I guess.
Yeah, went back to her safe place.
Yeah. So I think Candace, maybe some of the stuff she was saying, even though my opinion was truthful, I think it hit home for Cardi. I think it was too close to home to Cardi.
It probably did.
And of course, she reacted the way she reacted. Yeah, but very interesting. Wow. Oh well. Peace, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right.
All right.
Peace. Yo, live. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, J Black? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Oh, I just wanted to say that listening throughout the stream, hearing Cardi B talk, I just thought to myself, I cannot take Cardi B serious. I could take her more serious, like if she had more morals, and she didn't do the immature stuff that she does.
Yeah.
Cardi B, she has a history of saying that she date rape men, basically.
Yeah.
Always arguing with somebody.
And there were people defending her too when she said she was drugging and robbing men. There were people still defending her.
Yeah, there were. And also another thing, Cardi B wants to make songs about her vagina and all that. So I really can't take her serious. It's like 1 minute she wants to be all raunchy. Then the next minute she wants to be like, oh, I have morals. This is not right. This is wrong. And really how I think it really got, what I think about it, I think that Cardi B, she's the one that's clout chasing because she's playing in a lane that's not hers. She needs to stick to rapping. But in my opinion, I don't even think she's good at that. She just maybe needs to go do some comedy or something because really she's just a big joke. And people are enabling her. And that's the reason why she continues to do the things that she does. She's just a big joke. She doesn't make any sense.
That's solid. I can see that. She's a useful idiot, as I've said before.
Yes, she is. and very emotional. Very emotional.
Very much so. Her and her sister.
That's all. Yeah. But that's all I had to say. I just wanted to say that. I can't. Oh, yeah, hold on. Another thing I wanted to say. Cardi B's talking about she's black and all this, but wasn't Cardi B at one point in time saying she's not black, she's Dominican? I might be wrong.
I think she might have said that, but then I think she kind of took it back and was like, I'm Afro-Latina or something like that.
Okay. But yeah, really, Cardi B, she is being used as a puppet. And also, like, I was watching this thing on Comedy Hype where they was breaking down the Boondocks and the different characters on there, and they had brought up the character Granddad, and it was I don't know if you ever remember that episode where they had Obama's election, his election, and they basically was like they played Granddad to be like a very ignorant, really did not know what was going on. And that's what a lot of people are. They're ignorant, and even that's something that I have to find myself being better at, researching and making sure that I have all the information, because really the media, they can portray things to be a certain way, but really it's not, because it's all control. It's they have a lot of propaganda, and they can twist things to make it look a certain way when it's not really that way.
Yeah, they can, and they've done that a lot, very effectively recently with whoever doesn't fit their narrative.
And yeah, that's all I have to say. And thank you for taking my call today. And I hope you have great success.
Okay, you too, man. Thanks for the call, man.
You're welcome.
All right. If you want to know how to donate, you can do it through Super Chat, Cash Out, whatever it is that you want to support the stream. Yo, you live. What's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Okay, so I just wanted to make a comment in regards to what was going on with Candace Owens and Cardi B. So I just really feel that Candace Owens is the biggest hypocrite alive. She really is. She has the nerve to go after Cardi B, yet she is completely silent when it comes to Diamond and Silk. Two women that were completely used and looked absolutely ridiculous on television, made the black community look so ignorant, but she has absolutely nothing to say about that. And I just really feel like when it comes to
Well, I will say this though. I mean, has she spoken out against Diamond and Silk? Like, what has Diamond and Silk done? I mean, they both
and
are
that's
Trump
exactly
supporters.
What my issue with Candace. She's always so mute on issues. Like, it's not what she says half of the time; it's what she doesn't say.
Okay.
It's just like how she interviewed Steve Bannon at the border wall, but yet she has said absolutely nothing about the fact that Steve Bannon has been arrested on fraud charges. Nothing at all. It's the hypocrisy, not only what she says, but what she does not say.
Well,
and so
the thing about Steve Bannon, he does a podcast daily, and he was on there after he was charged. So I don't know how that's going. Maybe the charge is going to be dropped. I don't know, but I haven't seen really anything of that since then. So it could be a situation of them dropping the charges against him, but other people not so much. But as far as conservatives
I just
go,
don't understand how she can be so vocal and so opinionated about things, and so silent and quiet when it doesn't fit into her narrative.
Well,
so my whole take
listen, let me just say this. Let me say that I'm not here to defend Candace Owens. I have my criticism of her. That's why I don't really speak of her like that.
Yeah.
I don't make videos about her like that. I was just speaking on this situation because I found it to be ironic, funny, and entertaining. But also when it comes to Candace,
it's sad at the same time.
Yeah, it's sad too, especially on Cardi's end. Very sad.
It's sad.
And
and I'm just going to say this, and I don't mean to overtalk you, but she said that she could run circles around Barack Obama in the speech that he's made. So Barack Obama's not good enough. But then again, she wants to down Cardi B. So who is good enough? Who does she want to represent and to reach out to the black community?
Well, I mean, I would love to see that debate between her and Barack Obama, if he would. Because Candace, she's a fast talker, but I'm gonna say this about Candace. She's a conservative. She is a Trump supporter, and I have said this myself. This is why you would never see me with a MAGA hat on. You would never see me with being a super Trump supporter, because I'm not gonna be hopping on one bandwagon and being totally all in on somebody if I have criticisms of things that go on, especially with that group of people. There are certain criticisms that I have. I think that a lot of times if you're not all in on what they're all in on, they're not going to embrace you anyway. And I think that Candace's audience embraces the fact that she's willing to defend police and she's willing to call out black people and things of that nature. So there are going to be things that she's not going to bring up, you know, because that's
Absolutely.
just her, what
and
her audience
that's
is.
the hypocrisy. And that's just where I don't want to give Brandon Tatum any kind of airtime. I don't want to mention their names, but it's not what they say, it's what they don't mention that
Right.
I have such a big problem with. And if you're going to hold black people's feet to the fire, you know, hold everyone's feet to the fire. And don't you dare say that Cardi B is ignorant and illiterate, but at the same time you bash Barack Obama. It's like nothing that the black community does can ever be right in the eyes of so many of these Trump supporters. So, you know, I just came across your podcast. I don't want to keep you.
Okay.
I appreciate you addressing this because this is a sad situation.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, Cardi B could walk on water and she would still find something wrong with them. You know, Barack Obama could walk on water. So, again, talk about Steve Bannon and his trifling behind. Talk about Diamond and Silk and how they were used by Fox News for the longest. Talk about all of these people that you don't ever want to mention. And one last thing, and I'm sorry, I'm going to let you go. Elijah McClain. She always said that the black men that were being, you know, abused by police and shot were guilty of this or guilty of that. Elijah McClain was as innocent as they come, and she never mentioned his name.
Well, again, it depends on who you're talking to and what you're trying to get across. But I get what you're saying. All right, but I appreciate the call though. All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right. All right. Let's see what this is. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hello, my name is Brandon Williams.
Okay.
I called on this Candace Owens thing.
Okay.
And I wanted to say that I think that Candace Owens, although that Cardi B is totally getting destroyed by Candace Owens right now.
Yeah.
I think that Candace Owens is obviously like she's really intense when she gets into these arguments with other people.
Yeah.
And I think that she's wrong. Although Cardi B should just stay out of her place and not, you know, attack anybody. But Candace Owens is a Republican, and I'm not. Just to be honest, totally honest with you, bro. And with all this going on, I think that all this Republican stuff, I don't like it, and I believe in, you know, I don't know if you're aware of Minister Farrakhan.
Yes, I know of him.
I have some total anxiety right now. I'm sorry, brother, but you know, it was just real deep. And
okay,
like
okay. What's the original question you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you your thoughts on this stuff. What are your exact thoughts on this Cardi B situation with? Whose side are you really on? I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to.
So you want to know? Do you want to know, bro? I think it's very clear I'm not on Cardi B's side, and I've said that even though I'm not the biggest fan of Candace Owens, I feel like she was right in what she was saying to Cardi B in their back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm not on Cardi B's side at all in this because she's very ignorant.
Yeah. I'm not on neither of them sides, but I don't like Candace Owens either.
Okay.
I think that Candace Owens roots too much for Trump, and the time that we're in right now is just totally insane. And I don't know. I believe in God and Minister Farrakhan. That's the type of people.
You believe in God and Minister Farrakhan, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Because
let me ask you this. I'm not trying to be the ignorant bro, but you know Farrakhan has been criticized too over the inactivity, so to speak, of the things that go on in the black community out there in Chicago, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
There are black people criticizing him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I got to study up more on that stuff, but there's a lot going on, especially in the race, in the community with black people. A lot of people, brothers and sisters, getting killed. I feel really bad about the Breonna Taylor situation.
But bro, let me just say this. I gotta go to a different caller too. We got to fix our own shit that's going on in these communities. A lot of black people are getting killed every single day by other black people. Okay, we have to address that too. Okay, there are elderly black people who are afraid to leave out their house because of the violence that is going on. They're trapped in their own homes, bro. Yeah. But I gotta go to another caller. But thanks for calling in, okay?
People being... Okay, thank you, brother. Take care.
All right, you too. All right. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
What's going on, Jay? Hey, this is Dominic. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Speaking on this situation, I would have to say that, honestly, both of them look like they're shilling for either side. Period. I mean, it feels like, I know Candace Owens comes out a lot against black people, and there are some issues that, regardless of whether or not she said them, they are still issues that we have to face. But she basically is just saying, like, hey, this is an issue, but we can't deal with any of our issues without people like her or somebody else saying something negative about it. I mean, you saw how they say that she goes on and on about people protesting and all the riots and everything, but then when people are trying to do it peacefully and trying to just draw attention to any of the issues in the black community, somebody always has something to say negative about that. So you really can't do anything, or really basically just say, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is you can't speak about the issue at all without someone putting it down. Now, I do agree with what she says about Cardi B, because sometimes she does come off as ignorant and does come off as not, well, just having no sense, but not everything that someone who has no sense says doesn't make sense, because, I mean, it's always 12 o'clock twice, you know? It's like 12 o'clock during the day, and it's 12 o'clock at midnight.
Yeah, it's 2:30 right now.
So So there's always going to be a time where some of the things that they say are going to be true, and they will make sense. Every dog has his day, basically, to give you a better analogy. But it just feels like whenever something happens in the black community, she's the first one to try to throw shade at it. And it's not the fact that she's trying to give her opinion. It's just that she's just trying to make herself look good to other folks.
Well, let me just ask you this: do you think, in the things, I don't know if you've seen the back and forth, do you think that she made any valid points in response to what Cardi was putting out there?
She made a lot of valid points. I mean, I'm not going to take that from her. She made some valid points. I mean, you may not like who's saying it, but it's the truth.
Right.
But my thing is, if all you have to say is bad, how can I ever really think about or try to be good? Because you have to think about, what can we do? I'm sorry. You have to think about, okay, if all you're just putting me down, how is that person ever going to think about trying to be better when everything that they do is just, well, frowned upon?
Well, I think that if your behavior is detrimental, of course it's going to be frowned upon. I just think ultimately accountability needs to be had. I'm an accountability person. I don't look for race first. I look for accountability first in situations. And if a person is being accountable more than another person, I'm going to side with the person who's more accountable than the person who isn't. The person that's just making excuses, the person that's deflecting, I'm not going to side with that person.
Okay, yeah, I agree. But there are plenty of times where, as I said before, both of them deflect. Like if you saw Candace Owens in one of her...
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not looking at what she said 2 weeks ago. I'm looking at what she said in the back and forth on this. But I got to go to some more callers, bro. But I appreciate the call, okay?
Thank you, man. You have a nice day.
You too, man. You too. Oh, man. I'll take some more calls, man. Let's see. Listen, don't call my line on the unknown number. Don't do that shit. Call with your number. I'm not answering. I don't know what you hiding your number for. Unless you about to call here on some fuck shit and get embarrassed. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Y'all know people don't like what I'm saying. Yo, what's going on?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yeah, this is Dominique.
What's good, Dominique?
This is Jay the Black.
This is Jay the Black, Dominique.
Yeah, see, no, look, this is pandering to our community. This is my problem with Cardi B and all these political politics. They only paid to come to our, and I don't see how Cardi B is a representative for black women in our community when she already wished death on the, I mean, not wished death on the, already called the black baby that died a little monkey, all of this stuff. And now when it's time to make money, she black people friend. You know what I'm saying? Just because she married a black man. I'm not with none of this stuff. They all paid for, and then they want to run her around the political circle because she can't do shows right now. That's where their money come from. Shows. So this is just another show. I ain't buying none of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a show if she's reading the script off video, not showing her face because she's reading the script. I definitely think that it could be seen as a show, a sideshow, for the most part.
It is a side show. And like they talk about, she wanted to take political science in college and all of that. So now she's a political expert. No, I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying it either. That's why she's getting called out. And she was in her fields because people don't take her political stance seriously. But there are, I would say I have been dismayed, but I'm not surprised that there are black people defending her right to speak up for black people in her interviews with Biden and other people. And I'm just been shaking my head like, really? This is who you want?
I can't believe we falling for this mess and all of that whack talking about women's empowerment. I mean, excuse me, we have brains too.
Right. Yep.
Like, what about using your brain to make money? But anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm out.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the call.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on? Yo. Going once.
Jay, it's very interesting. Jay, it's very interesting. Cardi B needs money. And now suddenly, this creature from the swamps of the boroughs is now suddenly black.
Yeah, she's black now. She's a black woman.
It's incredible. Incredible. Within the past, week? Amazing. I did not know we could do that. You know, we do have special powers. You know, look at Jordan's jump shot. You know, we're amazing people. And she's just suddenly black. When she was asked, she is on record making it clear that she is not a black woman. And she spoke in disgust at the thought of anyone recognizing her as a black woman, even though she clearly looks inbred, which many of those from her area, they'll do that to keep the color. They will inbreed. Cardi B needs money. Same thing with Evelyn Lozada. She is also on record. I'm an Afro-Latina, and I'm going to tap into that market. Yeah, you're Afro. When you want the money, when you want black dollars, black views, black clicks,
they want that.
Clout,
they want that black female support. Yeah, they want that black female support. That's what they want.
Exactly. And look at those lists. It's not just her. That other illiterate, Ocasio-Cortez, Kamala, all of them. They're coming here speaking on behalf of black women when they need black women. Say what you want about Candace. Candace is black people problems. There's going to be diversity. We're black people. We're diverse. We're the oldest of the races. There's going to be diversity of thought. We can go back and forth with Candace, go back and forth with Kanye. That's our situation. Cardi B, go perform WAP at the Latin Grammys. Go perform WAP in front of Gloria Estefan. Go perform that. Deal with yourself. Stop ingratiating yourself into black people issues just because you need money. Just because, on top of that, Jay, you do know she has pending felonies for her behavior when she was beating up scrippers because one of them spoke to Offset.
Yep, that's still out there.
Go deal with that.
Beating up on black women.
It's so interesting when someone needs help from the government. I don't know, maybe a Democrat Party, a potential president, Joe Biden. Yet we need you for something. So you go out and do what we need you to do.
When they
What
say
we know
black
for a
and brown,
fact, Jay, is
who are the brown?
she did not go to them. They went to her. Let us all remember that. She had nothing to do with black people unless it's about the black lives that are infested in her WAP. That's how she's now black. When they went to her because they need her to talk to black people.
Yeah.
She's another example of these Negro whisperers. And what's so insulting, Jay, what's so insulting is that of all the black women to pull out, that is who they see as a representation of a black woman. Someone so illiterate. She talks through sex. Have you noticed that? You've actually been mentioning it here on your live. She speaks through sex. Candace, who at least keeps clothes on, even the picture you have right now, Candace is wearing a sweater. She's dressed. She looks like an appropriate black woman. Disagree with her. We can all have a healthy debate when it comes to black politics in this country.
They don't want to have a debate though. They want to believe what they're told. They want to follow these celebrities off a cliff, and they don't want you getting in the way. They don't want logic getting in the way. So they're willing to follow these people off of a goddamn cliff because they don't want to see the truth, okay?
And look how Biden has spoken about black people. Look at Kamala talking about her favorite rapper, Cardi B. You claim you're a black woman. You have missed the whole 90s, Jay. The whole 90s of all the black female rappers. Missy, Eve, MC Light. Never mind the late 90s, early 2000s black female rappers. Of all, that's the one, Cardi B. Cardi B? And she doesn't even know the chorus. Kamala, tell me a bar. What's your favorite lyric? What about Cardi B do you like? Give me some background. Why is it that Cardi B is so influential? What happened? You know for a fact,
listen,
that the only reason why we even know, the only reason we
I'm
even know,
I'm gonna tell
Cardi
you
B,
this. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I think we gotta look at the angle of uplifting the lighter complected woman, because we do have black women that look up to non-melanated women. We know that goes on, and they're willing to defend these women who are not melanated, you know?
Jay, listen to how Cardi speaks. For all goodness sake, listen to her.
I've listened.
There's something very wrong. I highly doubt.
Did you see her playing with the doll?
Expectation.
Do you see her playing with the doll?
Jay, I don't even want to. I'm just going to be more upset.
Yeah. But listen though, I gotta go though. I gotta go, but I appreciate the passion and you calling in. Okay.
People. This is just disgusting. It's just disgusting. I appreciate. This is a great show you have now.
Thank you.
Just disgusting. Jesus Christ in heaven, my God.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for the call. All right. Thank you for the call. You're live at Jada Black. What's going on? Yo. Okay. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello? Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Yeah. I just called it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Jay, what's going on? This is Tony from Jacksonville, man.
What's good, Tony?
No much, man. I called in the other night about old girl crashing the car and, because you don't know.
Yeah.
This again, this is the perfect example of emotion over logic. Like I was saying the other night, man, it's pretty sad because your girl Cardi B's gotten out of a league and she don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like the previous caller was saying, it's like, damn, that's who y'all paid to represent us? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of, You know what I'm saying, bro? You actually had me rolling earlier when you kept playing the video with Candace Owens, because I mean, like, even though I'm not a big fan, but one thing about her, she plays chess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she's very tactful.
Clearly, exactly. And that's one thing you don't really see a lot of women that play chess. But, you know, when you play chess against a chick like Cardi B, she can't take it. And she's going to explode. So that's what we clearly saw right there, you know. And the thing about it is, it all goes back to, as far as like, you know, as far as us as a people, you know, we got to take care of our own before we can worry about anybody else.
Right.
You know, as far as, you know, trying to be accepted and trying to include everybody, man, later for that shit, right? Really. Like, let's go ahead and fix what we got to fix now.
Stop trying to build a rainbow coalition. It ain't never going to happen like that.
Thank you. Ain't never going to happen. Hell, they don't even want us to be a part of their shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So with that being said, you know, we got to build our own. And people, and black folks especially, got to realize people ain't laughing with us; they laughing at us.
Right.
You know, and that's one thing. You know, we all saw with Dave Chappelle when he realized that they was laughing at him and not with him. That's when he had to, you know, exit the stage left, so to speak.
Yeah, get up on out of there.
So, and you saw what happened. He just came back even stronger. But when he came back, he was well more equipped. So, you know, that's all I got to say, man. Listen, I enjoy your podcast. I can't wait for the morning show.
Okay.
Looking forward to it, bro.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks. It's coming. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Take it.
Take it easy, man. Shout out to Tony, Florida. I may take maybe 1 or 2 more calls, man. I don't want this stream to get too long. This has been a good show so far. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the morning show every morning. What's going on?
Oh, hi. Hi, Jada Black. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
All right, just have to make 2 points. Okay. Number one, Cardi B is more praised with black people than Latino people. I live in New York. A lot of Latinos really don't really mess with Cardi B like that. It's mainly the dark-skinned black girls that mess with her like that. And I'm telling you another thing.
Okay.
Cardi B said she admitted that she had watched the Trump ad on Univision. So if she cared all this about black people and everybody, wouldn't she watch the news that's public to everybody, like ABC, Fox, or like MSNBC, CNN? She only watches the news that's helpful to Latino people. I have a lot of Dominican friends. They watch Univision. When I go to their house, they don't talk about, you know, everything, but like every group of people, they talk about Latino issues. And has any black person read Joe Biden's Latino plan and, you know, black plan, like what he has planned for them? He said that he wants to make 11 million undocumented folks legal.
Yeah,
Once he does that, the black vote won't matter.
That's the Democrat
The black vote
mandate.
would not matter.
They trying to get as many illegal over here as possible to get them to vote, and basically have them. A lot of Democrats always done that. Indentured servitude, basically get them to do the job nobody else wants to do, get them to vote. That's who they want to bring over to basically be the majority vote, to vote for them, which may backfire in their face.
And that's going to hurt the black community. Our vote won't matter, you know? Because right now, well, not even anymore. They're the highest minority voting bloc. Black people are not even it because we abort our kids. And then you want to add 11 million people on top of that? They're mainly Latino people that are illegal here. Some, you know, from Europe, but like most of them are Latino. And then that's going to be all to the Democrats. And then the black vote won't matter. On the next election cycle in 4 years, they won't be talking about the black vote. They'll be on the Latino vote. They'll try to maintain that vote. And that's going to hurt the black community. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why black people are so naive to things.
We're very naive because we got these idiot celebrities that like Luther Campbell that's like, you can say whatever you want about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, but what other choice do you have? It's like, what other choice do you have?
You have Trump.
Dumbass motherfucker.
Trump is the best choice we've had in a while.
Right.
If they actually do their research instead of listening to the news and listening to the celebrities and so-called black leaders out Charleston, what have he done for us? He only comes out when a black person gets shot by another police officer or a white person. Right. He don't care. If he did care, he'll be in Chicago every weekend after those kids get shot.
And they're bringing up videos from months ago they didn't care about until until they realized that Joe was gonna need help. So they say, okay, let's get some more outrage out there.
Like that guy from Rochester, him in New York City. And they're doing riots now in New York City, trying to mess up this entire city. But it happened in Rochester, New York. They're attacking all these white people, but it's like, that guy, rest in peace to him, but he died a week after he left the police. It wasn't like they killed him on site, and he was high on PCP. That kills you. Do people not think? I don't understand.
They're thinking on emotion. You should see how some of these black males I've seen, they're super emotional, and they're irrational like women. And these are supposed to be the men in the community. And you see how they're acting, so you can only imagine how the women are.
Exactly. And another thing, you mainly see black American people supporting Cardi B like that. You don't see no Jamaicans, no Africans, none of those people supporting Cardi B. They're the ones with common sense, because most of them are raised by both parents. They still have pride in both parents. But, our people, as African Americans, we raised by our moms. So we think with emotion. If you're raised by both parents, you're going to think logically, Your mom makes you more emotional. You're going to live by the person that you were raised with. And that's why a lot of our people, we don't think with our brain, we think with our hearts. Illegal immigrants, they don't give a shit about us. They don't care about us.
Right. No,
you go to Long Island, there's a high illegal immigrant population up there, MS-13. When they get their initiations, they kill somebody. Mainly they'll kill a black person. They don't kill their own people. They'll kill a black person.
Just look at Southern California. You got some people that are going to be in denial, but look at what they've done there to those black people. And people want to act like it ain't happening.
Yeah, and even with the riots that happened 2 months ago, they tried to do it in the Latino community. The Latinos came out and said, no, you're not going to mess up our community. You go to your black community and do it to them. Because I live right by Dykeman Street, Dominican, New York. And they weren't allowing the black people to mess up their stuff. They said, go to your neighborhood and mess up your stuff. You're not going to do it to ours.
Yeah, I think that we need to think for ourselves. And I think that what you're going to see, too, is the end of celebrity worship, because these people are leading y'all literally off of a cliff. And if you don't start thinking for yourself and understanding, especially as black people, we are becoming a permanent underclass. We're becoming a smaller and smaller population of people here in America, and our vote really ain't going to mean shit. Okay, we're going to be in a category where we're going to be irrelevant. Total irrelevance. They're not even going to try to pander to us no more.
Well, thank you. That's all I have to say.
Okay, all right. Well,
appreciate it.
Thanks for the call. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Shout out with the call. They're gonna be like, F black people. We got the Latinos. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, it's Cardi. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I wanted to make some comments on your topic for today.
All right.
Okay, so the first thing, the direction that the conversation is going in now in terms of Black America's political viability in the Democratic Party is something that we all need to really think about and take seriously. The Democrats have been pivoting towards the immigrant population or trying to find a way to marginalize the black vote for a long time.
Yeah.
This isn't something that just started with Biden. You know, Obama made some things like even with the DREAM Act, how in an effort to really bring in the immigrant population, give them voting rights so that the Democrats could focus on their vote and not be so dependent on our vote. Okay. Now, what Democrats really depend on is the black women voting bloc. They feel and they know that black women vote in high numbers.
Yeah, they vote heavy DNC.
Black women, yes, they know that black women are usually with the Democratic Party. Now, this is where my comments come in at. I don't understand what's going on in the mindset in America today. And I have a lot of stuff to say about it, and it really, really, really upsets me because I don't know what's going on with us. We have taken this stripper culture, this whole culture of sex work, sex life, and made it so mainstream, and not really taking into account to how it's affecting us, how it's affecting our reputation nationally and globally, and how it's affecting the children that we are raising. Like the black women that I am reading and watching and hearing in the media, I'm so disappointed in the fact that we have taken on this popular culture and embraced it and put a title on it and made it ours, when we know how destructive it is, not just for ourselves internally and in terms of our own esteem, being seen as purely sexual objects, or this glorification of a big ass and stuff, like when J-Lo and them was trying to do their thing, and we made having a big ass like such an amazing thing, that now we have this whole surgery culture going on to get an ass. And it's like black women are so smart and so powerful and so strong, and we are so influential, but we are always influencing stupid shit. We are always, I'm sorry for cussing, we are always influencing hood rat culture, ratchet culture, and don't get me started on the men. I'm just gonna talk about the likes of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Hold on. For the WAP, I'm gonna have to talk about WAP on my own personal channel in a minute, but the way black women went up for WAP really, really pissed me off. Now, I first became upset with black women when we started to celebrate and when we started to support Hillary Clinton last election cycle. That was when black women started to lose me. And I'm a black woman. I'm a dark-skinned black woman. I'm a thick black woman with a booty and some hips and some tits and all of that. I got from the stereotypical black woman. I got natural hair. I can wear an afro, and I wear blonde wigs too. But I am very upset at how the way black women are knowingly and willingly signing on for the misrepresentation of who we are, of our true essence. It's making it seem as if we are just some straight hood boogers and we cool with it. Now, the fact that we all supported this WAP and went up for the WAP, and even now in this simple argument between Candace and Cardi that we cannot take a side of which is right, is really disappointing and depressing for me, because we are allowing people or messaging like what's coming from the Democratic Party to really dictate who we are and turn us into something other than what we once were. Black women used to be very chaste. We weren't as vulgar and explicit and just talking all over the place and just nasty.
Black people, especially especially black women, like we were more conservative in the way we dress.
Very conservative,
And after the embracing of feminism and social and liberal policies, it went to shit, because the people that we were pushing out of the community, the slurs, and then you had the bummy guys, they were all pushed out of the community. They ended up finding a place back in the community when everything started to break down with integration and then liberal policies,
Yeah, and I don't understand how, as smart as we are as black women, how we don't see this happening right in front of our faces. And I don't understand why we keep signing up for it and giving it a sign of approval. I just don't get it, and I don't know what black women think we are gaining from going down this road. We aren't gaining anything. If anything, we're being systematically replaced in so many different ways. When it used to be the black women with a big butt, now everybody got one.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
It's popular. It's popular to have
a
big butt now. It's popular for women to have big butts. Huh?
It's popular, and it's partly made by us because we quote unquote wanted to be accepted. We wanted our curves to be embraced, but all we did was made it so that everybody else could look just like us and take the authenticity of a true natural black woman away from what it really is. The appearance of a black woman has gone so now to be looking more like a Kim Kardashian versus the true essence of a black woman. That's how Kylie Jenner can be accused as pretending to be black or wanting to look black, because everything that we have taken as our or made ours is something that's easily manufactured and something that can be purchased any and everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So now, just waking up and being a black woman is no longer good enough.
Yeah, it's a total breakdown in where we are, and it's probably gonna take a very small amount of us to be able to really put that out there for people to understand. But a lot of black people have embraced the way things are, you know. But hey, I gotta go, okay? But what'd you say your channel was again?
My channel is Goldie Jones, and it's on YouTube. And I just talk about relationships and stuff. But Jay, thank you for that. But another thing, quickly, I want to tell you that the men
quickly,
are
gotta be
going
quick.
to have to. Okay, very quickly. The men are going to have to take a stance on this, a definitive stand, and say, Candace is right in what she's saying in theory, and Cardi and this whole culture is what is destructive to community. Black men are going to have to say this in order for things to really change, because the more black men accept things, the more women are going to protest it's cool and say, oh, well, the men like it.
All right.
Just like all of this slutty stuff is the way it is because they claim that y'all be wifing up sluts more than y'all wife up the nice
All right,
girls.
cool. All
You
right,
know,
well,
so
thanks
like
for,
black men gonna have to
I gotta go.
stand
Hey,
up.
gotta go. But thanks for calling in. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye. Shout out to. Have a good one. Shout out to her. Yo, what's going on?
Oh yeah, what's going on here?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Yeah, there was like a few things I wanted to talk about. Like, there's a few things that I heard like from a bunch of different callers that I agree on, and then there's some like I need to like debunk.
Okay.
As far as when it comes to the Cardi B and Candace situation, a lot of people, like in my sentiment, we just don't care, because this, like in the grand scheme of things, is like this is irrelevant. Candace pretty much, Cardi B, you already know they use a Cardi B, duh. Candace is pretty much just using her to get to distract everybody that she didn't get invited to the RNC. Like a lot of people like Nick completely forgot about that. So she got to use something basically to like keep herself relevant.
Yeah, I said it. I said a little earlier. I said that she liked the back and forths because it does promote her. Because she is promoting a book. She got a book coming out, so it actually helps her. These back and forths. That's why people need to avoid getting into back and forths, especially with somebody like Candace Owens, who is sharp, who will go back at them, and it will be more to her benefit than Cardi's.
She's disingenuous though, because at least I'll say Cardi's like herself. Tony, like at least she's kind of like herself. She's just not articulate, because I know a lot of people don't like how the way she talk and all that. That's just the way she talk. I ain't gonna like really fault you for that. But as far as Candace, she not even comfortable on her own skin. She don't even want to be black. She be having white half of the time.
You don't think she want to be black?
And she don't bring up black issues either. She brings up black issues how the Democrats use it on the left. We know this. We know the Democrats ain't shit. Republicans ain't shit neither, because y'all still stuck in y'all same old racist ass ways too. It's just one is more covert, the other one is overt. That's the only difference.
Well, which one would you trust? Would you trust one that's overt or covert?
I'd rather you be overt, so I'm aware of what you are, instead of covert, like them sneaky racist types.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not like this shit. I'm not even voting at all. So it's like, I don't like either side. I don't like Trump, and I don't like Biden or Kamala, which is like who they really want anyway. So it's like, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and then as far as I think the caller called in before about the situations with the black people in indictment and all that, they called the Queen's Flip, if you know who Queen's Flip is. Pretty much they were just going there to loop, and they didn't even live over there at Dyke. I go to Dyke too all the time, and I'm black, so it's not really a racist thing. It was just they were just trying to mess up their neighborhood or whatever. And
Yeah, I think I seen that video. I think I seen the black dudes that got ran out of there by the Latinos.
Yeah, and the Latinos was dark as me. Like, they was dark skinned. It was like, because I seen them calling Queen Swift, and they was explaining what happened. Because I seen what was going on, because a lot of craziness was going on in New York that weekend with all the riots and stuff. Because I'm from here, too. So it's like, I get where they're coming from. Like, it wasn't like on the racist stuff.
Mm.
And then...
Yeah, because I did see another video where they had some black dudes that went over there and confronted them, and I guess they apologized. I'm not sure, but the guys looked like they didn't want no smoke with those brothers. But you know, maybe they made a mistake. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, there was a lot of craziness going on, like from like all races. Like everybody was just running down on everything.
Uh-huh.
And then as far as Cardi B, when it comes to, then the whole attacking the black women strippers thing. First of all, they black and Puerto Rican. I'm aware of who those girls are because I go to the strip club too.
Oh.
So yeah, black and Puerto Rican. So the whole attacking Cardi B attack the black women narrative, that needs to get debunked because they're like half and half too.
Well,
So
she has
Cardi
said
B-
disparaging things about black women that she's gotten upset with. That's not myth. That's the truth. That comes from women who follow her. Like, they been following her for years, you know.
Yeah, and then like I noticed like a lot of people, like I understand that she was raised as a Dominican, but she's Dominican and Trinidadian. So I don't understand like the whole she's not black thing when she's Dominican and Trinidadian.
Well, they said that she has not admitted to being black until recently.
Who is that?
The people who listen to her, I'm just saying what the people who follow her intently have told me. Okay.
Yeah, I got girls who know like big fans of Cardi, and they would tell I asked them about that. I was like, because I never heard that either.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
I never heard that.
Yeah, but I gotta
That's
get.
why I was like, who is they saying?
Yeah, I gotta get to some more calls, bro. But thanks for calling in. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, peace. All right, let's see. Yo, Angela, you say you was calling in? Yo, you live? What's good?
Hi, Jay. This is Angela C.
What's good, Angela?
And I wanted to comment. Yeah, I saw who was it? I saw their beef on Twitter. I saw the tweets back and forth.
Yeah.
And then I found out that they both did an IG live, and Candace did own that ass. I loved it. I love it. For simple fact, one, I cannot stand Cardi. I don't like her. Don't buy her music. And two, I don't agree with everything Candace says, but I do agree with a lot that she says. A lot of her views, and she is right. She's right about when Joe Biden interviewed Cardi, it was just him trying to get the brownie points from a certain demographic of black votes. He's trying to get on their good side, but there was no reason for him to interview her. It's like, why? Out of everyone you could have interviewed, why would you interview Cardi B?
Right.
It doesn't even make
I feel like she's the media's handpicked, minority celebrity. I'm not gonna say black, but celebrity that they know will appeal to black people or black women, because they don't really care about black men and who they vote for. They just care about who black women vote for. That's why
I'm actually more annoyed. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'm actually more annoyed that every time they try to appeal to blacks, they keep going to celebrities. Like, you guys cannot talk to anyone that's not throwing a ball, rapping, or do you know what I mean? I was just like, why do they always do that? It's like the same old
thing.
Because
they know the worship, the worship, the celebrity worship that black people have. So they're like, oh, okay, well, let's get LeBron or let's get Cardi. Let's have Meg Thee Stallion talk about global warming, which is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen.
Right, just like what's her name, Clinton. She went to go get Jay-Z and Beyonce, I guess she was out there, and they was trying to get everyone to vote for her. And I'm like, no, I'm not voting for her.
Right.
And I don't really care for Jaye or B like that. Sorry. It's that right there is like they don't take black people seriously.
Yeah.
You could just tell. It's like celebrities, and then out of everyone, you guys chose Cardi. What? She's not really educated in politics. Just listening to her, it's like, oh Lord,
No,
why?
she's not.
Why?
No, she's not very educated in that at all, and it shows.
Yeah, and I had went to I was on another YouTuber. I won't say her name, but she played back. What is her name? Cardi B. No, she played back Candace's IG video, and I know there's a lot of black women in the comments. Cardi B need to beat her ass.
Wow.
She just that's like black people. Why is it that every time we don't like someone, we go straight to the violence? And it's usually black women always talking about beating somebody's ass. It's like,
and then
you guys,
yeah,
you know
then they
want to
play the victim.
About,
then they want to play the victim when they get their ass whooped or something, huh?
That'd be the first one.
I'm telling you.
It's like, this is ridiculous. You guys are going to be harassing them when she's not changing her views, and it's only proves that you guys are violent. You don't know how to sell things without being violent. You're just making yourselves look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can't wait for this other election to come around. There's no way I'm voting in another Democrat.
Right.
I don't care. Sorry.
I agree with
But
you.
that's all I wanted to say.
All right,
regarding this whole craziness. All
right, Angela. Well, I appreciate it. All right. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Shout out to Angela C with the call. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, it's Amaja.
What's good, Amaja?
Hey, see, it's people like this that be the reason why, and I guess I gotta put myself out here. I haven't voted since '99.
Okay.
And the reason is because I feel like that it'd be like, all right, 8 candidates on each side. So we go from 8 to 8 to 1 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to choose either one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like 7 people before, that we can't choose. So who be the ones that, knock them off? Like, we're not the ones. So I just feel like we're left with either Trump or Biden, but I feel like since '99, I just don't want to vote for anybody.
Well, you can vote.
Shit,
I think Kanye's on the ballot, right, with the birthday party, and people can vote Kanye in.
Really?
You vote Kanye third party, birthday party, for Kanye.
All right, and real quick, I remember, I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I remember that one day I was at a client's house, and he, as usual, they asked for a certain thing at the end of the massage. So I said no. I ran out the house, went downstairs, called the cops.
Wow.
White male cop, lady female cop.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't looking for a hug. I was just, asking them basically, look, somebody kind of sort of assaulted me. Can you just run upstairs and get my table? And they was just like, that's the only reason why you called us? Like, I just felt like they didn't ask me. I just felt like that was the, And I was like, you're supposed to be a sister.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your friend or anything like that, but just have some kind of sympathy.
Like, yeah, a lot of times those cops, man, a lot of times you got the asshole cops that don't like their job. They do it for a check. So a lot of times they are going to be assholes. That's why I would say limit the amount of times you have to interact with them. But if it's a situation of just a really bad situation, then you should call them, and they should do their job, But a lot of times you got police that don't even want to be there. They're just there for the money.
Exactly. So I just feel like at the end of the day, the only thing I feel worried about is me going outside to go to work and then come back home alive. So I feel like that's the only thing I got to worry about at the end of the day. Not just go out there and just vote for either party. I know that's ignorant, but I feel like that's how I feel. And Cardi B, just like somebody said with the last caller or the caller before, I just think that they probably got agendas themselves. They're trying to promote something.
Yeah.
Because they could have this conversation, you know, behind the scenes if they wanted to, but they decide to put it out there. They grown women. They can call each other.
Yeah.
You know, but they decide to put out there in social media. So I think that's kind of trashy, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the call and sharing your story. All right.
Yeah, have a good day, okay?
All right, you too. All right.
All right.
Shout out to. Hold on. But shout out to everybody that's called in. I think I took a lot of calls, man. I know a lot of y'all want to speak on it, and this ain't gonna be a long enough live stream for me to be able to speak to you on it. I'm already almost 2.5 hours into this. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? And your live is lit today.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what's crazy about this? I think Candace Owens, it's like, to me, it's like the pot calling kettle black. And Candace Owens is an opportunist. She's an opportunist. Anytime she can get in front, like, you know what she just accused Joe Biden of doing? She does that all the time. Anytime she can get in front of a bunch of white men that throw black people as a whole under the bus, what does she do?
Well, I mean, in front of her audience, she goes in.
And of course, she like that. I mean, who's an easier target than Cardi B? I mean,
Yeah,
do you
Cardi
really
is an
look
easy
at
target.
us to
She
think
is
that
an
we're
easy.
that stupid?
She is an easy target.
You know, that's red meat. And you know what? You know the whole black and white thing. First of all, I believe that you know, when a woman is married, they take the ideology basically of their husband. So I think she has, you know, a white person's ideology. That's just my conjecture. You know, people can argue about it with it. But what's the sadder? It's like, what is the state of black people where we have Candace Owens on one side and Cardi B on the other side trying to represent us in front of Joe Biden?
Yeah.
How bad of a look is that?
It is a bad look, and there's a lot of black people defending her. That's what makes it even worse. They're defending her, interviewing Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is like, I don't understand how, like, how many white supremacists has Candace Owens went out of her way on her platform or any platform to throw under the bus?
White supremacists? Like, you got to give me an
People
example
that
of white supremacists that she's needed to throw under the bus.
I mean, okay, name one person that says, like, out of pocket racist stuff that she goes out of her way to throw under the bus on her platform.
Well, the thing is that white supremacists, I don't see any blatant white supremacists out here like that to be thrown under the bus. Just being honest with you.
But
like
saying,
calling black
say
people N-words and things like that, I'm not really seeing that.
Well, you're not really seeing that, but I mean, if you look at like a Ben Shapiro, what is his ideology? You think really?
Well,
like, what do you think?
The good thing is, the good thing you brought up him. He's a conservative Jew, so I mean, he gets a lot of criticism, but he also has a community behind him that's not going to tolerate people bringing him being a Jew up either. So.
But what I'm saying is what overtly black issue, other than saying we got too many baby mamas, too many out of wedlock babies, and all that Candace Owens has really championed and went after.
Okay, well let me just say this, and I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the next caller, bro. Let me just say this: you have pro blacks, right? And pro blacks will get criticized. They'll say, well, why do you always call other black people coons? And why are you always calling black people coons and sellouts? Why are you always going after black people who are speaking against black people, and they'll say, well, we have to clean up our own house, so we have to call out the coons and the sellouts. Now, those are the pro-blacks. But you want Candace Owens, who clearly is saying, I want to speak out against the problems in the black community first. You're saying, well, she has to look outward at white people.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just asking, where's an example? I mean, Cardi B, man, that's red meat. That's an easy target. That's a very easy target.
She went at other people besides. I think she spoke out against LeBron, other black people too, not just Cardi B. She's going at other people, non-Cardi B. She's going at other people, minorities.
Yeah, I know, but that for white daddy. I'm sorry for using that. That's red meat. That's
well, I
easy.
think she's
That's
going at white liberals too.
Easy target.
I think she's going at white liberals too. If that's what you're looking for, I believe she's called out white liberals too.
No, I'm talking about like let's say white conservatives that said some overt or whatever racial.
But bro,
stuff,
you got to give me an example. I got to go to another call anyway, bro. All right.
Like the dude that killed the kid. I mean, the kid that killed those people in
You're
Wisconsin.
talking about the 17-year-old that shot 2 white people?
Yeah.
But he didn't shoot black people. He shot white people that were attacking him.
Or cops or anything like that. But anyway, man, thank you for giving me some. All right.
Appreciate it. Bro, we'll be here all day long on that shit. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Jay?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
Well, okay, so first things first. I don't know. I don't like how they're trying to make it like a lynch mob thing when it comes to Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
How Candace has kind of, because Cardi B represents the round the way girl. Cardi ain't really, like, she's not educated right there.
No, she's not.
You know what I mean? She can't go up against a person who's educated like Candace. And I felt like Candace knew that, of course. And she decided to, play into that. Make her look good, make her look hot on the internet or whatever. I don't know. But I just felt like we kind of forgetting what the hell, Cardi did this for. Of course, she was nervous during her interview with Biden. We saw that.
Yeah.
And she didn't talk about all the points that she was talking about when she was interviewing with the Breakfast Club and interviewing with Sway in the Morning, because when they were asking her questions about about the Democrats versus the Republicans, about Trump and Biden, she had some valid points. So I think she was just like a little nervous when she sat down with Biden. Anybody.
And also Biden had to get his questions ahead of time because, his handler's not going to let him to do a raw interview. So
exactly.
So she had to basically direct the conversation for him.
Right. Mm-hmm. So that just made it real awkward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I feel like we forgetting what this is all for. The whole purpose is to get Trump out of office, right?
Yeah, that's
We're
what
trying to
all
get
this
him
is
out,
for.
right?
Yeah, they're using this COVID, people wearing cloths on their face, all that. They're using everything, throwing the kitchen sink. Celebrities going to vote. You got all these, sports leagues. Go vote. Our stadium's going to be used as voting booths, even though we're supposed to be social distancing. You don't want a whole bunch of people in our stadium, but you can come and vote,
Right. I don't feel like Trump need to be in there for this next 4 years. There's a lot going on in this world right now.
Yeah.
And shit is looking real crazy.
Yes.
To be honest, it's looking like the rapture is about to come back.
Yeah,
Do it not feel like how I used to feel like back in the day when you used to be in church and the pastor used to be talking about the rapture and all that?
Oh, yeah.
It's feeling real crazy.
Revelations.
Right. It's just so crazy. So, I don't really want to hear about, us black folks not being as conservative, black girls being too sexual. Can we go vote? Can we get this man out of office? Can we stay the fuck focused, people? The whole point is to get him out of office. I don't give a fuck If Cardi B was popping chewing gum while she was talking to Biden, it does not matter. The whole point is to get the man out of office. The girl got a big-ass platform. She can reach a lot of these ghetto little-ass kids. These kids need to get the fuck up and go vote. That's the whole point. I don't give a damn if she was nervous or not, to be honest. I've heard enough of her interviews to know what the child stands for. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that we're not fucking with Candace like that. So let's stop. We don't fuck with Candace like that. You know,
I will say this.
The Trump supporters do, but you know.
Well, I will say this. Whenever I think that black people need to vote in their interests. What are your morals? What are your values? What do you live by? Vote by that. Don't vote by what people tell you to vote for. And if you feel like Trump has helped line your pockets, has helped give you a better life financially with this the economy, then do you. If you feel like you want to go back in time and when Joe Biden was a key figure in politics and you feel like his policies benefit you, then do that then, Right. But I do think that I'm not a backwards thinker. I'm a forward thinker. I'm all about today. And how do I feel about each candidate today? How do I feel about the future?
Today, I don't want to hear about the '94 crime bill. As fucked up as it was,
the crime bill matters.
Wait,
the crime bill matters.
I'm gonna say this, which is why I'm gonna say this. White people did bring coke into the United States, and they didn't start bitching about it until their people started dying. You know what I'm saying? And they really didn't start bitching about it until the black people got their hands on it. Then they wanted to make the '94 crime bill. A lot of people did lose their lives in the prison system.
I don't know if that's how it went down. I don't know if that's how it went down, but I appreciate your call.
Well, okay? I don't know if that's how it went down either. Shit, I'm 32. I don't know either. And I'm not in politics.
Well, again,
I'm just a citizen.
Well, that's good. That's good that you're active. You're active out there at 32, okay? But I appreciate your call too, all right?
Bye, Jay.
All right, see you. All right, take care. All right. Man. That crime bill does matter. There are people but are incarcerated to this day because of that. We cannot forget that. We can't forget that. That matters. That definitely does matter. That has affected so many black lives. It's not even funny. I'm not going to say this person's name, but there was a person that became a member, right, a couple days ago, who's no longer a member. I guess they didn't like the flow of the conversation, so they're permanently out of my chat room. I don't play that shit. Don't delete your membership because you got caught in your feelings. Okay? That's a jackass move for a jackass. All right? I don't play that. You pull some shit like that, you're out of here. I don't ever want to see you again on my channel. And if I see you on the other one, I'll block you from that one too. Send you on that long ride in that lift. Do you hear me? Salute to everybody that is here. Yeah, it's very mature sounding 32-year-old. All right, let's see. Yeah, you don't like what I'm saying? We can't agree to disagree? Okay. About to go ahead and wrap the stream up. I've been live long enough. This is probably one of the longest lives I've had in a while, man. Okay? So hopefully y'all appreciate it. All right? And before I go. I'm gonna play this video one last time, okay?
All right, guys, I just want to go ahead and state the obvious here, which is that the reason that Cardi B is not showing her face in her ample videos directed at me today is because she is reading a script. You're going to tell me she's just not going to show her face in all these videos. She shows her face no matter what she looks like. So, Cardi B, stop hiding, stop reading your DNC script. You look ridiculous talking about some... I just want to say I support Joe Biden because I have the #1 song in the UK and I got the #1 song political figure. I can make girls pop that and make people vote. Put down the script. People don't understand. I've been doing these politics for a long time, and Candace Owens want to step to me and say that I have been doing this. You don't even noticing it. I got the #1 song. I got the #1 song in the UK, in Australia, and New Zealand. That's why Joe Biden want to sit with me, okay? Okay.
I just wanted to play that video one more time. I just wanted to play that video one more time, man. Thanks, Ramir. Yeah, she reading a script.
Crime bill does matter.
Yes, Jada, the crime bill definitely matters. Absolutely, to this day. All right. But salute to everybody. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are in the description. My email is here. Y'all want to send me topics to do videos and live streams on. This is a very good live stream, man. Salute to everybody. All right? No matter what side politically you're on, at least y'all able to come hear me speak and not get too emotional in your feels. You're able to listen different perspectives from different people. That's what I'm all about. That's definitely what I'm all about. So yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the people super chatting. Shout out to the people that donated. People that become members of the channel, y'all too can become part of the chat elite by clicking that join button and support me monthly here on the channel. That would be very much so appreciated by me. All right. I just want to know, thank you, Kayla. Did you have fun today? Did you have fun today? That's what I want to know. Did you have fun today? Okay, well, Angela C, this is what is the link to the video at? This is the link to the video of the second response. You can go and check out. She got dog walk, Jay. So it's looking like, shout out to the Jaw. Peace and love. Appreciate it, man. Peace and love to everybody that's here, man.
Peace and love.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cardi got toast, man. It's a knockout. It's a knockout. All right. Like the stream if you haven't. Okay. Thanks, Daisy. Thanks, Daisy, for becoming a member too, Daisy. All right. And shout out to everybody that's here, people that's coming back here. You've been going for a little bit. You know. Nah, Janique, you're the one that called, right? I'm trying to say. I might have said your name wrong. I might have said Dominique. Said Najanique. All right, cool, Angela. Okay. listen, we can all have difference of opinions. We can all believe what we believe, but we should all, if we're gonna support and vote, do it for the people that have the same interest that we have with our daily lives. We all have interests of being happy, right? We all have interest in being as financially set as possible, right? Being safe, being able to, okay, Najee, cool. Being able to live our lives where we want to, But that's it for me. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Again, I'll be back, I believe, tomorrow. And do another live stream for y'all. And don't forget to go and check out the other videos and live streams on this channel too. And don't forget to do that. But yes, I'm out. See y'all.